Hello, welcome to the video series Following My Life to Laos. In this video, you'll see and learn some of the Lao food that I eat here in America. สบายดีพ่อแม่ญาติพี่น้องมื้อนี้เฮามีรายการพิเศษคือมีแม่
สบายดีพี่น้องชาวลาวทุกคน
กับอาปูน
สบายดี
ก็ดีใจหลายที่ว่าเพิ่นได้มาร่วมรายการเฮามื้อนี้คนลาวเฮาแบบแม่กับอาปูนมาอยู่อเมริกาดนปานใดก็บ่ลืมอาหารท้องถิ่นเฮาย้อนนี้ลูกหลานแบบค่อยได้กินได้ฮู้มักอาหารลาวเฮาเพราะฉะนั้นค่อยขอแม่กับอาปูนมาตำส้มนึ่งข้าวเหนียวให้เบิ่งคนลาวเฮาอยู่ไสก็ฮู้ดอกตำส้มนึ่งข้าวเหนียวแต่ว่าค่อยมีความภูมิใจนำลาวเฮาหลายเลยอยากให้คนที่ว่าอาจจะบ่ฮู้ลาวปานใดมีโอกาสได้เห็นตำส้มนึ่งข้าวเหนียวเฉพาะคนที่ว่าฮู้แล้วค่อยก็ขอมาสุขสำราญนำกัน Okay, today is very special for me because I have my mother and I have my aunt. I'm very happy to have them join us today. They're going to be showing us how to make the classic Lao sticky rice. Along with the sticky rice, they're going to be showing us how to make a dish called tam sum. The literal translation for tam sum actually means mashed sours, which is a general term for the dish. In the word tam sum, sum means sours, which is used to describe the vegetable. In our case, we're going to be using this fresh green papaya. So the specific term for this dish is actually tam makhung, or also known as papaya salad. Now, as my mother prepares the papaya, we will get started on the sticky rice. Okay, so we have Apun here to show us how to make sticky rice. So Apun, how do we make sticky rice?
ก่อนเฮาสิเฮ็ดข้าวเหนียวนี่เฮาก็มีข้าวสารมาก่อนข้าวสารนี่มาเฮาก็เอามาม่าใส่น้ำประมาณชั่วโมงครึ่งหรือ2ชั่วโมงเพื่อให้เข้าใน
Okay, so basically what she said is we have the regular rice grain she calls khao-san. The next step we do is we ma khao, which is basically we soak the rice in water for about an hour and a half until the khao is nai. To determine if the khao is nai, the rice grain would actually be quite brittle. Once it's very brittle, it's an indication that the rice is ready for cooking. So Pun, khao nai lao, what do we do next?
หลังจากเข้าในแล้วเฮาก็เอามานึ่งวิธีนึ่งข้าวหั่นเฮามีหม้อแบบนี้หม้อนี่สำหรับใส่น้ำประมาณ3หรือ4นิ้วหลังจากเฮาใส่น้ำแล้วเฮาก็ค้างขึ้นเตาไฟเฮาก็มีมวยแบบนี้มวยนี่สำหรับใส่ข้าวที่เฮาทอดเข้ามานี่ใส่ในไหนี่แล้วก็เอาฝาหม้อนี่อัดไว้แล้วก็ค้างขึ้นหม้อนี่ประมาณครึ่งชั่วโมงเข้ากระสุกเฮาก็กินได้
So basically she says that we have this special pot here to make the rice, and with this pot we put about 3 to 4 inches of water in. The reason why we don't put it up full way is because the basket that comes in will come in about halfway, and we don't want the rice to sit into the water. The basket that we have, she calls muay, is that right? Okay. And she calls this muay, and I don't know what this is called in English, but it's basically a basket that holds the rice over the pot while the steam cooks it. And while we cook it, we have a lid to cover the rice, and once that's done, it should be ready for eating. Making tam sum requires the pestle and mortar. This is where we put the shredded green papaya and the ingredients and mix it all together. Since my mom is still shredding the papaya, I was going to walk you through some of the ingredients. We have a tomato, limes, very spicy green peppers. We have garlic, the tamarind fruit. We also have sugar, MSG, and we have this sauce called padek, which I'm not real sure what it's called in English. It's very similar to the fish sauce, but it's a lot more murky and thick. We also have this shrimp paste, and we have this crab paste. So you'll notice I won't be giving you precise measurements because when cooking we don't really rely on exact measurements. With any good cook, they use all their senses, their smell, their vision, their taste to guide them. And this makes sense because there's so many different factors that contributes to the need in different amounts. For example, if we were to use a papaya versus using a carrot, we would be using the same ingredients, but because the taste is different, we would have to use different amounts. This is also true because the tomatoes and limes may not always taste the same, so again, the need for different amounts. Therefore, we won't get too caught up in the precise measurement of the ingredients. But as we are making this papaya salad, you'll see how much of the ingredients are being used, and with a little practice, I'm sure you'll become a good tamsum maker. So let's start checking on the shredding of the papaya.